Hello everyone, I'm a computer science teacher and today I want to tell you about the computer science paper 3, uh, which is case study for DP 2020 and for DP 2021. So what's the agenda of this video? So I want you to understand what is paper 3, how it's marked, then we'll have a short review of the 2021 case study scenario. By the way, this year case study scenario of the 2020 is the same that will be repeated on the next year. And then we will review the case study questions. So let's start with the overview of the paper 3. So what is the paper 3 about? So as you already know, high-level students must write 3 papers. However, on the next year we'll only write 2 papers because the second paper is cancelled due to coronavirus. Uh, so uh, usually the case study is the third paper and it weights about 20% of the total subject grade. However, maybe it will be changed due to coronavirus, so the percentage will be different next year. Every year the case study discusses a different topic. Students must become very familiar with this case study, and IB recommends spending about a year studying this guide. So every single year IB sends the special guide with the special scenario of the case study, which will be applied on the next paper 3 exam. So this paper is normally written on the same day as paper 2 and has a duration of 1 hour with a maximum mark of 30 questions. Every year it's based on a case study or scenario that changes. So what is the moderator's comments? So the moderators from IB suggest that to prepare for this exam, student needs to demand a significant research on the part of from the candidate, guided of course by the class teacher. So you need to successfully complete this exam, you need the depth understanding of the subject material, and you won't be able to answer these questions with just a simple general knowledge acquired from the computer science subject, because from topics from 1 to 7 we don't cover the topics which will be requested by candidate in the case study. So that's why I'm starting to recording this course for the preparation for the case study for the next year, because only through a well-planned course there is a chance for students to be successful on this exam. So, as I already told you, as the materials won't be covered in your 1 to 7 topics from computer science subjects, it's very important to plan the preparation for this case study a year in advance. So today we'll start just with discussing what will be in the next case study. So let's talk about it. But before, let's check how the marking bands works on case study. So here we have 4 different mark bands. So in total we will have 3 different questions. And to get the maximum from this paper, you need to have a response with detailed knowledge and clear understanding of the relevant issues and concepts. It means that we need to fully understand the special topic which will be required by the case study scenario this year and the next year also. Then you need to have a response that you need to use the proper terminology which is stated in the scenario of the case study. You need to be able to have a competent and balanced analysis of your response. Conclusions should be linked to the analysis throughout the whole paper. And in the end, that should be a clear evidence that the moderator who will check your work, he needs to understand that you have done an extensive research before taking the exam. So let's jump out to the scenario which will be on the next year. So we'll have, I won't just read the whole scenario because it's too long. I want you to understand briefly what this case is about. So shortly, we are introduced with Santa Monica, which is a typical town around the world. It doesn't matter which town, it's not the information that we need. So in this town, we have a special currency which were used by people in this town. So basically, the mayor of this city created his own local currency. He did it to promote the local stores because most of the population of this city uh, usually spend their money in the multinational company, and the local shops was lacking some consumers and clients. However, after creating the local currency, uh, some problems appeared. So these problems is that, first of all, of course, you need some printing machines and you have some expenses to print this special local currency. Secondly, you need to spend a lot of money to combating fraud, because some people can make the fake banknotes of this local currency. So, and also you need to provide additional banking services, because you need to have the special services which will convert the usual currency, which is peso in this city, to the local currency. That's why one person, whose name is Dolores, she introduced the mayor with the concept of cryptocurrency. So, cryptocurrency which is based on the blockchain technology. So this solution, using the cryptocurrency based on the blockchain technology, could help the city to avoid these problems, because using cryptocurrency you don't need to print banknotes, you don't need to have special services to check and to check the status of the banknotes, and then it doesn't require any central administration too. However, there are people who don't know how to transact and how to use cryptocurrency. So overall, as you already understood, is this case study is about the main topic, of course, is blockchain, how to create blockchain, how to manage blockchain, how to administer blockchain, and how to switch from the special local currency to the blockchain technology. So that's just a short overview of the introduction of this case study. The whole project will be called Mons, as you see here, and in the next video I will explain you in depth how this future project in Santa Monica will work, and then I also explain you the whole blockchain technology in just a simple words. But right now let's check the case study questions that we have already provided by AB in the case scenario. So the first question is explain how blockchain technology and the use of cryptocurrencies differ from the current banking system. So this question is just for you as a homework. You can Google the blockchain technology, how to switch from the different local banking system to the blockchain technology and the cryptocurrency. And then the second question will be outline the process that takes place when a customer purchases an item using cryptocurrency. So you need to understand how the process of purchasing something using cryptocurrency works. So what does it take to process uh, the usual action and process such as buying something but using cryptocurrency. So I guess that's it for today's short outline of the case study. As I already told you, I don't want it to be too long because, as I understood, most of you don't watch my videos until the end. That's why I will make them as short as possible, so you will have time to understand and won't be too overwhelmed. So thank you for your attention. I will continue in the next video, and I'm planning to record for you maybe a series of videos about blockchain, about cryptocurrency, about hashing, about the whole overall case study, because I want you to be more prepared for the next year. As you know, the paper 2 is cancelled, so this case study will require and will have more percentages rather than before. So it would be better if you will be more prepared next year. Okay, so thank you for your attention. Goodbye.